Well, Bitsy, where do we begin in this one? It just always feels like when you're facing Laval and the Montreal organization, not that you ever aren't playing with an energy level, but it just seems to elevate a little bit more when they're in town and they're on the other side of the rink. How can you kind of explain that?
Yeah, for sure. That's where it all started for me, right? Is drafted by the Canadians, and every time I see them on a schedule, it's kind of circled. But it was a great game tonight, and obviously going back to that playoff matchup we had against them, I think they still have a couple guys on their team. We do too. So it was a little chippy the whole game, and we knew if we keep going, we'll get them.
How important was Z? I'm sure it wasn't a situation anyone wanted. A guy coming back from being out for 5-6 weeks, but to have 26 shots on him in the first period and to get you guys into the room in a tie score, how big was that for the morale?
Oh, he was massive. Really happy for him. He's been out for a while, and obviously practicing hard, trying to get back into it. And Ellie's playing well, Subi's kicking it, and just for him making all those big stops for us was huge. And we got the scoring going tonight a little bit, and a lot of guys were on the score sheet, so it was nice to see.
It just seems to be an assembly line of different guys that are just getting banged up. Dean got banged up tonight, and so more guys had to take on more ice time and more roles. And it just seemed like no matter what, you guys were able to keep the pedal down tonight. How big of the message was that for the group?
Yeah, like you said, it's the American League. You never know what can happen, and we got 3 weeks of 3-3s. So with the schedule, guys are gonna go down, but that's the best thing. Everyone shows up, next man up, and I thought everyone played well tonight. And if we keep, it's another big one tomorrow, obviously against Bridges. So hopefully we'll get a couple guys back for that one.
You and everyone else have been riding shotgun to watch Adam Gaudette's amazing season to this point. 31 goals. He's already set this team's single season record in only his 48th game on March 2nd. I don't know what more we can say about him. What more can you guys as a team say about him?
Yeah, he's nasty. I'll leave it at that. It's pretty special. He's leading the league in goals, and feels like every night he's putting the puck in the net. It's incredible, but that's what we need. He's driving us. He's driving us every night, and we gotta keep going. And we got a big playoff push coming up, and hopefully he can keep going, get that record further for him.
How did it feel tonight when, especially the physicality, was an element that was taken notice today on the ice?
Yeah, it's part of our game, We loved it. We can play like that. I think that's our biggest thing, We have a lot of skill, a lot of depth, but we can also grind the game, and that was the biggest thing. In our barn, no one pushes us around, so Thunderdome was definitely rocking tonight.
How much energy did you guys feel from those two fights there in the first period?
Oh, it's massive. It's coming big fight from Abramov and a big fight from Lufer. Not your typical guys fighting, but they did really well, and it fires the guys up for sure. So good for them. Love it. Got the crowd going and got us right into the game.